Hello everyone, my name's Kreat-Like-Crete, and this is Luck-Based Degeneracy, where art is all luck-based. And like I said, I'm your host, Kreat.
I'm AbsolonAnonymous. Sorry about that. I thought I was being heard, but apparently I wasn't.
I guess not. And joining us today on a special episode is a very special guest. Please introduce yourself.
I'm SuperSpoe. I draw similar subject material to these two fine gentlemen here.
And we are very excited to have him on our show.
Don't you insult me like that ever again.
He called you special.
Yeah.
That means you have a smooth brain.
Yeah. I have a special brain.
It's okay.
That means that it has no corners. It's smooth.
It's
okay. My brain is smooth too. It's a literal orb.
It's an orb like the women we draw. Hey, I think that's a correlation there.
That's pretty funny.
We ain't got wrinkles in our brains. So does that mean the guys who draw like super saggy girls with, like, you know, the giant bulbous foreheads? Have you seen some of the guys who draw that, like the crazy fat that like grows on people's foreheads and like presses their face together?
I haven't seen that, I don't think.
It was consider yourself lucky.
Yeah, it was posted on our my server not too long ago, and it just reminded me that some people in real life actually look like that, where they get like these really like not sunken up, but like protruding foreheads that like press their eyes down and all that, and they look like
caveman brow.
Exactly. It's so scary. Can you imagine getting a commission for that? Where you're just sort of chilling out one day, just like, all right, I think I'm gonna let someone just, you know, give me some money today. Draw them something weird. Let's see what you got today, internet. Someone said, draw this obese woman with a caveman forehead. Just like how it's just like how do I do that? How do I do that? Can't be done.
It's impossible to make that look attractive.
But some people just want that. They want like the moldy pig forehead.
Gotta have that pig forehead.
Yeah, dude.
Rub your pee-pee between the folds and the head.
Oh no! The wrinkles in the brain. Oh my God! No wonder.
It's for a real sapiosexual.
Didn't you? Oh yeah, Spo. Weren't you gonna say the one commission story that you were gonna talk about? You were mentioning it.
It wasn't anything special. We were just talking about that kind of stuff beforehand, and I was just thinking about this one commission I got that was fairly normal. But the commissioner themselves wanted to write their own dialogue for the thing, which is like, whatever, it's fine, you know. Commissioners have done that all the time. It's no big deal. But for some reason, this person decided that for one speech bubble, they wanted to like make an entire paragraph, which is like, man, I don't know how you're gonna read this. Like, you'll need like a magnifying glass or something. Like, I don't know what your game plan is here.
I assume it was something like super generic and all that for it. It wasn't like big. Well, I mean, it was big. It was a paragraph, but it was
no. It was nothing too memorable aside from its length.
it's impressive length and girth, but the thing that always sort of struck me with people who ask for dialogue in their stuff, or, you know, any sort of word or text, I always imagine, like, why can't you just open up MS Paint, put like a speech bubble in yourself, and then put it there, instead of having to, you know, put the commissioner through like what goes on in your head? Like, they're already drawing you, you know, these weird ass pictures anyways. So like, can you at least spare them that, where, you know, you're just
That's too much to ask. You understand.
But
especially when it's like the commissioner gets really specific with the sound effects you want to put in and how many you want, and they want in there, and they're like, no, there needs to be a burp right there, one in between these two words too, and it's like, man, this is getting weird.
Like, yeah, but I just don't get it. It takes like 3 seconds to just open up MS Paint, to type the word bubble, And that's it, and it's done. You get that for free. You don't have to pay them for anything.
I guess they figured, well, I'm already paying for it. I might as well just make them do it.
Yeah, but then you can do it without... Well, I mean, then again, some people that just have no shame when they ask for this kind of stuff. They just assume you're totally on board with it, and you're, like, thinking on their same wavelength. Like, ah, yes, do this exact fetish dialogue that I specifically want in my picture. And don't worry, it won't make you very uncomfortable. It just always involves calling someone master. Always. That's the one I see the most, where it's just master everywhere.
Just makes me feel bad for, like, NSFW voice actresses and stuff if they ever do commissions, because it's like, you know, they get paid to say some awful things.
Oh, so yeah, some reprehensible shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm always impressed whenever I see, like, NSFW work that specifically is voiced over. And I'm moreover impressed, like I said, because it's gotta be somewhat embarrassing you if you're in, like, your own house and, you know, no one knows no one knows who you are, but online, and just that has to be somewhat embarrassing or shameful. But
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, you might just not have shame, which is probably a par for the course when being a hentai voice actor or comic dubber.
Yeah, I just wonder, like, what the person themselves are thinking, like, after they're done, you know? Because generally when I'm doing this stuff, and I don't know, I can't speak for you guys, but generally when I'm doing some of this stuff, I'm generally not going like, oh yeah, that's hot. Normally in the middle of it thinking like, god damn it, that's not how the spine works. Or, you know, like, that doesn't go there.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing, like, a lot of people think that you're, like, having an erection or, you know, drawing with one hand and jerking off with the other, what have you, but it's like, nah, not really.
I'm just sort of drawing it. How about you, Absalon? What do you have to say about this?
It's your opinion. Yours is valid too.
Oh no. I think the boy is silenced again.
What? No, I just got back.
Oh.
I had to take care of something real quick.
Okay.
It's been a busy week for me.
I bet. But, yeah, Spoe and I were just, talking about, how... We were saying about, like, NSFW, like, voice actors or comic dubbers. We were saying, like, I doubt that any of them are as into it as they sound. It's more of just like a performance thing. Kind of like how I doubt any sort of art that we do. Because I was just telling Spoe that normally the thoughts going through my head are, oh god damn it, I messed up the anatomy. Oh god damn it, I broke her spine. Oh, like, oh god damn it, this sucks. That sort of thing. I'm never like, oh yeah, that's hot.
No.
Yeah, that's.
I never find arousal in looking at my own art.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of see all the problems with it, and you just can't do it.
Yeah, that's generally what happens, because, you know, you just think about every stroke you make and every stroke you have while making it.
Exactly.
And you're just thinking like, ah, fuck. They're probably going to notice that, they're going to notice that, they're going to notice that. But then, normally, like, pretty much, like, every time, they're like, oh no, it looks great.
Yeah.
You're like, you're lying!
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like, oh, man. Oh, thanks, man. Because, yeah, I've felt that way about many commissions I've done, where I just thought, man, like, this is pretty much what they want exactly, but I feel like I'm doing a disservice to them by, doing it this way or that way, you know?
I don't do commissions, but I want to.
You'll understand what I mean when, or I guess it's sort of like doing gift art, where, you know, you think, like...
Trades kind of offer the same sort of sentiment.
Well, with trades, at least you're sort of getting like, you're also, receiving something for it, so it's just sort of like, I see it as more of like a handshake between artists in a way. Right. And, but with like a commission, this is it has like a different feel to it. I don't know if you could account for this or speak on behalf of it, Spo, but yeah, like for me, trades or gifts are just these things to do like in a fun way. But when it comes to a commission, when you feel like you're sort of gypping them, or it's like, this isn't up to par with what I normally do, then you kind of feel like you're not doing the right thing, or I don't know what adjective to use for that, but go on.
Yeah, just sort of like a bit of perfectionism that you have with it, especially with especially when I like do trades with people who I really like the art of and stuff. I'm like, I gotta really pull out all the stops on this trade. Gotta spend a whole week on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you send it to them and you're like sweating bullets or thinking like, shit. Like as soon as you hit send, you're just like, fuck. And then they get in, they're normally like, oh yeah, I love it. It looks fantastic.
You ever just like, you just immediately post something or send it to someone, and then you notice like a very obvious mistake that you made?
Yep.
And you're like, fuck. Why didn't I see that before?
Then you kind of just stumble around with your butt flap hanging down, coming back to them. It's like, wait, I gotta fix this part real quick. And then you do it and you send it.
Give me a second.
And then they're all like, oh, but I liked it. It looked fine. And you're just like, no.
You don't understand.
Shut up. No. Shut up.
Yeah.
I'm the master commander here. I'll decide what you like, artistic friend of mine.
You didn't see where the teeth are white, but the background is green. The teeth aren't colored white. Instead, they look kind of greenish.
Yep.
Yeah, we gotta change that.
Oh no, man! My character is supposed to have a meth mouth.
Oh, okay then.
Just imagine that if you made just some horrendous mistake and the person's like, nah, I actually like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my character to do that. Be like that
It
now.
makes it worse. I mean, like you want to fix it, but
Instead,
at the same time, it's what the person wants. So
Instead, you've created something worse. You start out with something that they were like totally fine with, but then you made something worse that's now canon.
Yeah.
It's like imagine your mistake being
can't.
canon.
Yeah, you can't sleep at night.
So it keeps you up for the rest of the week.
Yeah. You're just sitting awake at night thinking of that one mistake.
It's
And you're like, wow.
fuck, I gave that girl meth mouth. I got her addicted to drugs.
You gave her the drugs and now she's addicted.
God, looks like she blew a pickle.
It's a wonderful combination of words. Blew a pickle.
Blew a pickle. What pickles were blue?
It'd be,
Probably wouldn't eat them because
it'd probably be like, yeah, rotten or something.
yeah, it's blue because of the fungus.
Yeah. Yeah, blue ain't a natural color, so humans are generally adverse to it when they see it, or if it's related with food. But I, for one, stand by it that if there was like an apple or some kind of fruit that was like sky blue, I swear by this, that if there was some sky blue fruit to eat, I would absolutely be all over that. Like,
This is because you can't see it.
Shut up. But, yes, I am colorblind, but, no, I just think that, like, any candies with, that sky blue coloring always looked not good to me. So,
Yeah, same.
Yeah, sky blue apple does seem very good.
yeah, it
The
does,
blue,
doesn't it?
Blue raspberry flavoring for icy.
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Or,
Man, I love those.
or what was it? Because, I mean, a lot of pastries have blue coloring on them, and people still like them. Like, blueberry donuts, there's a local place that makes those here, and they're the best ones they got.
Well, yeah, but those are desserts. Like if you open your pantry and your bread was blue, or your ketchup was blue, and it's like,
Yeah, like gross saltwater blue, maybe. Which they generally are, but just
What about saltwater taffy?
yeah, saltwater.
water taffy is good.
But that's a candy.
No, it's taffy.
What's the difference?
Shut up.
One-
There's a big difference.
One has an F, the other has an Andy.
Yeah. Can't you tell the difference? One's a taffy, the other's a candy. It's a big difference.
Get some of that in there. Yeah, so this is just total topic change, but have you guys ever heard of this one dude? He's I've seen him on YouTube recently. Well, I found out about him. I don't watch him because I don't want to give him any attention, but a guy named Jason Blaha.
I haven't heard of him.
All right, so
not familiar.
So really, just a quick dive into the lore of this man. He's like the classic internet tough guy who he like calls out people and starts drama and shit and all that, and doesn't actually meet them in real life. And he's also on multiple accounts and multiple occasions lied about being in the military, and just to make himself seem tougher. And it's fascinating. It's like Chris Chan, except this guy doesn't have autism. This guy's just a pathological liar who.
You might as well have autism.
I mean, yeah, but the dude's just a total train wreck of like false tough guy syndrome, or like he's like dying to be this person he actually isn't. Where
is it that guy who's like a wrestler?
No, he's not a wrestler. He's just some nobody who lies about a disease he has to get government benefits. Which essentially, I don't remember the exact name of it. I want to call it like Marin's disease, but because I'm pretty sure I butchered it there. But essentially, it's just you get random bouts of vertigo, and people point at it as the easiest or like quickest way to get government disability checks. It's like the cheat sheet, because you can just easily fake it. And the dude does that. And he also, whenever questioned about his military stories, because people have poked so many holes in them, it's not even funny. Because it's just blatant, obvious, like, comic book superhero lies about shit. Like, people killing, like, their superior officers, even though you'd get jailed for that immediately by the rest of your platoon. You, like, just so many stupid stories, and it's just utterly fascinating to just watch this guy continuously dig his own hole and try and make himself look out to be like some like legendary killer and like stone cold like maniac soldier guy who has terrible PTSD, when it's just some pathological lying douchebag who isn't even like good at what he does. And I don't know, just that's
what was his name?
Jason Blaha. And like Blaha, that's his name, Blaha. And he just that kind of shit fascinates me, guys. Like it's so there's something about it just to see someone dig their own hole like that, because the dude has said multiple times, like, oh, if you come to me in person and you question my what is it? How the validity of my stories, I will shoot you dead in the face right there, because I always carry my gun with me, because that's like, that really shows how secure he is in his own head.
Yeah.
Then there was one time he was confronted by Marines, like actual Marines, like a group of them at the airport, and when they questioned him about all of his shit, he just like broke down and couldn't like answer them, because he said he was having a bout of post-traumatic stress disorder, or like something about that, which in other words, he clearly pussied out and couldn't actually take on actual Marines because he's just some yuck.
Yeah.
And just
it is pretty interesting, though.
I love that kind of shit.
How much a guy could just lie his way
into he didn't even lie into like fame or anything. He just lied.
Just lies.
He just lies.
All lies.
He made to like I think recently he just did 100,000 subscribers, but his videos all get like 2,000 views. So he's just a fucking failure.
Let's get him that silver play button, boys.
He also talks about how cool his girlfriend is compared like to other women and all that. Like, oh, my girlfriend has a business. Also, she pretty much is like my nanny, and she needs dick from me twice a day. Like, just the most. Like it's almost like he's making fun of himself. It's truly fascinating, like that kind of stuff to me. And just I know it was totally irrelevant to the conversation we were having, but I just thought it was funny because I was looking up stuff about that.
Just reminds me of this one YouTuber I found. I think it was recommended to me through like Critical or something. But he's like this. I don't remember his name, but he's like an amateur boxer, I guess, and he claims that he's never lost a match, but the way he does his matches is that he will, he'll walk around in public in full like boxing attire with another pair of boxing gloves, throw them to like a random person on the street, and then just start boxing them.
Oh yeah,
they could even get a chance.
Dude, I remember this. Yeah, go on.
And I mean, like, he always gets the shit beaten out of him, but he always claims victory because, like, oh no, you broke the rules or something, even though I got the jump on you before you could even put the gloves on.
I remember that. The dude's like a total douchebag. He just, like, I remember there was a video that I think it got popular on Facebook or maybe YouTube, but either way, I remembered, like, he went to, like, someone's gym after, like, calling them out online or something, calling them, like, racial slurs or something, when the dude he's, like, making fun of is, like, he's, like, 260, like, 6'3", like, just a massive dude. And he's just like, oh, I could beat the shit out of you, you're not even a good boxer and all that. And then the dude has the balls to go to this dude's gym after, the dude outweighs him by, like, 100-some pounds. And he goes to the gym, and this big-ass dude just lays him out, like, multiple times. And the dude even gets up, like, the antagonizing dude. He gets up, and he's all like, oh, yeah, well, you're not even a good fighter. And then it was, like, classic cartoon stuff where, he's, like, throwing shit at him while he's, well, not throwing shit, but, like, he's, like, throwing out insults as he's leaving. And the big dude who we fought just does, like, that one, like, jerk forward like he's about to run over to him, and the dude just like sprints out the door. It was like like just immediate retreat. It's like, oh fuck. He's like, oh shit. Like,
I think of like internet tough guys. That's definitely the one I think of. But I guess at least he like tries to fight people, I guess.
I mean, at least he sort of backs it up. I mean, he's still a cunt, but he can at least back it up, kinda.
Could still back it up and just get the shit beaten out of him, like most internet tough guys would happen to.
Mm-hmm. Like, because, yeah, Jason Blaha's like, I hate to say it because both these guys are irredeemable shit stains, but I respect that guy more than Jason Blaha because he actually somewhat backed up his like threats and like his what I would say, like his he backed up what he was going to do by actually going to do it, whereas Jason Blaha, like he makes so many stupid like requirements for him to show up at like public events that it's like, yeah, we're not going to pay you $5,000 to show up at a fucking convention, you nobody. Like that's what he always says, like, I'll only show up at conventions or public things if you pay me an exorbitant amount of money and I'm allowed to keep my gun on me at all times so that I can shoot people. If I am serious about this. He has literally said, like, you pay me $5,000, also you pay for the flight, you pay for the room, you pay for all expenses of traveling there, I have to be able to carry my gun because I don't feel safe without my Glock on me, I am also, you have to give me full written permission that if someone tries to attack me or my wife, I'm allowed to shoot them dead at your expo. No, non-negotiable. He always says that with it, like, non-negotiable. God damn it, Mike.
Wow.
Just like, it's truly fascinating. I know I've said that word like multiple times, but it's just, how do you get to that point, dude? Like,
it's clearly like he just made things up that are so ridiculous that no convention would ever get him. So it's just like, oh, well, if you want me to show up, you just gotta do these things. You just gotta give me the legal right to kill.
Yeah. And
just give me the legal right to murder someone in cold blood.
Yeah, and not get
non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable. He always says it. Just
look, officer, I had to shoot that Homestuck cosplayer. He was running at me.
He was trying to glomp me. I didn't want his gray paint all over me.
He was trying to spit on me. He was trying to throw a bucket at me.
He threw the spit bucket at me. I threw the bullet at him right in his head.
Oh man, just.
You'll ever see that
gray paint body thing shit on me, so I had to shoot him.
Y'all ever see that video of like all the Homestuck cosplayers gathered together at like a table at a restaurant spitting in a bucket?
What?
Yeah.
It is the most foul thing ever.
That I can smell this video and I've never even seen it. Like
which one? The Homestuck one?
The Homestuck one. Like I for some reason I could smell it and I've never even seen it.
I can taste it. That's worse.
Ugh.
That is worse. What's wrong with you?
Absalon, stop using your mind powers to taste it.
I draw fat women on the internet. There's a lot wrong with me.
I've attained a third eye. Not from not spiritually, just so much radiation. Oh
yeah, I was exposed to the radiation of the Amazons, and I grew a third eye.
Yeah, I've had what's the name of it? Like Venus of something. I can't remember the name of it. It's the classic like fat girl statue. The Venus.
Venus of Willendorf.
That's it. Venus of Willendorf. I touched the Venus of Willendorf and it gave me the power to draw fat women. But now I'm blind.
Don't worry, you can work with it. You just become Matt Murdock.
Oh great.
But you draw fat women instead of fighting people.
But I'd rather take being Matt Murdock. I'd rather fight people and be blind. Can you imagine how entertaining that would be to like watch a blind dude beat the shit out of people in MMA?
That would be pretty fun to watch. I just started watching Daredevil on Netflix. It's so good.
Yeah, it's really good.
See, this is where I start to become alienated because Absalon knows this from talks we've had, but I have a huge problem with watching shows. Like I just can't. Like, even if I do start one I legitimately enjoy, like Breaking Bad, I for some reason, I just can't finish them. I get, like, halfway through, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever. Even if I'm really liking it, like Breaking Bad, but then I just fall off. I don't know why I do that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes it's best just to take a break from it and, come back to it instead of just trying to binge it all in one sitting.
Yeah. I just don't know why, because, like, I really was loving Breaking Bad. And I just stopped. And I was really liking, what is it? JoJo. And then I just stopped. I don't know.
Yeah, just sometimes your brain gets tired.
I just
but
can't.
Your body doesn't.
I just can't devote myself to shows very often. There's just something about it. Like, unless they're like 13 episodes long.
Well, it's just kind of part of being an adult. You have less free time.
Yeah. I guess that would also be it. Just as I get older, I realize, well, I can't just sit here for 5 hours and binge watch the whole show. Gotta watch like one episode at a time. Because the last show I did that was Paranoia Agent. That was like the last show I intentionally binge watched, but that was only 13 episodes long, so like it made it a little bit easier. But just yeah.
I think the last thing I ever binge watched was probably the original Dragon Ball, but which is like 130 episodes. Yeah, so that killed me.
That was the last of your power. That was your last Kamehameha.
Yeah.
And then the original Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's so good.
I always liked it better than Z. Honestly, I mean, Z has its things that are better, but they're kind of two different series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Super isn't very good. IMO.
Yeah, but
I thought the ending was alright.
Yeah, but Broly was good. The Broly movie was good.
Broly was really good.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I got to see my boy yell and beat the shit out of people and break all time and space fighting Gogeta.
Yeah, he broke through the dimensions.
I think that was true. I'm not gonna go, like, no one quote me on this, but I do remember that I think my friend read an article with the interviewers about, or the animators about that part. Like, so why, what was with that trippy ass background in that part of the movie when, you know, all time and space sort of distorted around them? Also, I probably should put spoilers for this. I'll put a little timestamp there, and all that. But yeah, in that moment when they're supposed to, like, be fighting in that little time and space realm, they actually said that the two of them were so powerful, like there was so much energy in that one spot, that the universe took over and transported them somewhere in between dimensions so they wouldn't destroy the universe. Like that was their actual our actual interview response. I was thinking that, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Broly's too strong.
Well, you can change the color of, like, the background and those little weird sphere things that he does.
Yeah.
You gotta be pretty strong.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm glad they kept that.
Yeah, that was probably... Yeah, I didn't like the original Broly movie at all.
At all?
At all, no. It was too slow for me.
You didn't even like seeing him be a truck?
I enjoyed the part where Goku and Piccolo try to bitch slap him, but they're just missing, and he's just, like, has his arm crossed, and he's easily, like, dodging all their attacks. I thought that was dope. But aside from that, that's, like, the only fun I had with it. I liked Broly's Second Coming a lot more, just because of the character interactions.
Mm-hmm.
But Bio Broly is obviously sucks. Never be good.
It's obviously the worst Dragon Ball movie. Like,
yeah.
Period.
According to Brent Daniel.
I mean, according to anyone with a brain, because that,
Exactly.
Which includes Brent Daniel.
Yeah, which includes Brent Daniel. Go watch that video by Brent Daniel, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. He makes good stuff.
Yeah, he does.
Now he has to give us a shot.
Imagine if we got him on here.
It would just be like an hour of us just listening to him tell us on how
shitty this is.
Yeah, how shitty this is, how he hates being here, and that he doesn't like our art.
I would absolutely love that.
Yeah, it
would be
just
great.
To get roasted by Brent Daniel is like being kissed by an angel.
right on the tip of your urethra.
Yeah.
That was like a critical metaphor.
Yeah. Damn it. Critical metaphors are my one weakness. How did you know?
They're so good, dude.
They are. They are really good.
His vocabulary is incredible. It's inspiring, honestly. See, personally, on talk of the Dragon Ball Z stuff, personally, yeah, Dragon Ball is way better written in terms of just overall stuff that happens in it. It's also just better for, like, what it wants to be, because Toriyama's good at writing, you know, action and all that, but his main strength is writing gags and writing silly stuff. And Dragon Ball was a action comedy series, or comedy action series, because that's what Dragon Ball was. It was supposed to be very lighthearted, very fun, just kind of, you know, whatever. And it really did that, because there was some really goofy shit in Dragon Ball, for being totally honest. Like, just really goofy shit. Like, I mean, one of the androids is literally Frankenstein. Like,
he's like one of the original androids too.
Yeah, and then 10 androids later, we get you know, like, waifu bait and Who Gives a Shit.
Black-haired man.
Yeah, and black-haired Who Gives a Fuck. Who gets beaten by a big green man later on.
Not just
He
a
gets,
big green man, the big green man.
He gets pickled.
He gets pickled. But in how I like to say, I think I still say that I love the original Broly movie, because I think the scene when he transforms, from voice acting to music they picked, even though they, like, all the Funimation dubs of the Dragon Ball movies all have specific soundtracks to them that they pick themselves. That isn't the original score, and I know it's not a better experience for you, Absalon, because I know you're not a fan of the metal as I am. But
I like it sometimes, just I'm not as hardcore as you are.
Well, I mean, they picked like one of the best like classic metal bands ever, Pantera, to be Broly's theme, and even to this day when I listen to that song Tens, even though it has nothing to do with anything involving Broly's character, it's still permanently attached to like that scene of him transforming into a Super Saiyan, because I just thought that was one of the most incredible, like, actually intimidating things in Dragon Ball that I had seen. Because, like, the dude changed day to night by transforming, like, and that's like one of the best things they kept for the movie, for the remake movie, that he changes the surrounding, he takes the color away. That's incredible.
In the new movie, I like the chanting.
Mm-hmm.
Like it goes from, like, it's the same theme throughout the entire movie, but it has like different sort of undertones, and it changes in from vocals to instruments to all this different stuff.
Yeah.
And I also like that. I think what was it again? Is like Goku transformed out of rage. His villain died.
Yeah.
Vegeta, Spoes. Vegeta, he transformed because he didn't care. Like, it was sort of more of a, like,
he let go. He let go.
Sort
Yeah.
of lost.
It was sort of his own version of letting go, I think.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they explained it as.
Yeah, it was like he was like just trying to live.
Mm-hmm.
So it was more of like necessity, and then it was Gohan who transformed under pressure, like into Super Saiyan 2, and then you had Broly who transformed due to sorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that gives him more character. I don't like old Broly, not just the movie but the character, just because it was a big muscle boy, and he turns green, and that's it.
Big muscle boy gets angrier.
Yeah, he gets angry. It's a big green man gets angrier and more powerful from how angry he gets. Sound familiar? Anyways, either way, I think that the new movie really gives him more character, and I really like that a lot.
Yeah, it definitely has its strengths over the original. I'm not going to say that the original's the only good one, because it's not. The new movie was fantastic. And it gave a lot of
entitled to
character.
your opinion, even if it's the wrong opinion.
No, I mean, I'm not saying that. I'm saying that I'm
joking.
Yeah. But the just, man, I would have nutted like all over the place if they brought back the Pantera song to play when he transformed, because it just would have been an awesome callback to me personally. And I've seen people edit the scene where it's like, oh yes, the scene where Broly goes Super Saiyan, but with the original song, or the song from the first movie, and it fits just as well, honestly. Like it's the orchestra and all that's really cool, and definitely had, you know, its stakes and, you know, goosebump inducing moments. But man, just if I got to hear that song again, just seeing Broly rise out of the ground looking like a goddamn tank,
Would have been good.
yes sirree. God, just and. Man, like, isn't it a bit weird, though, that Broly was so strong that he had just had latent god abilities?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go with the power scaling side of it,
Yeah.
it's kind of weird how he's able to
Just
fight Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta.
You pretty
and
much.
Super Saiyan 1.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Well-
What the heck, Toriyama?
I mean, he did go Super Saiyan 1, but then, like, he went, like, further beyond, like, when he did the classic pose, or the iconic pose of him just standing there, like, fists out.
Yeah,
Like,
when
that-
he did
that's
when he
what-
went maximum power.
That's when he went, yeah, legendary mode. Like that's
he
what,
had like that absorbing the Great Ape or whatever, basically what they did in GT to become Super Saiyan 4.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, oh, just do
Overall,
it already. Just
Yeah.
make him Super Saiyan 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you haven't watched the Super Saiyan Broly, go watch it.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's really, really good. Really good.
I was looking up stuff, even though that finding official power levels for like any character in Dragon Ball at this point, like after the Frieza saga, it really doesn't matter because they're never really kept track of anymore. But I was just curious because there's like the official Dragon Ball wiki, and they apparently have official power levels, like the ones that are apparently confirmed. Because
Oh boy, here we go again.
yeah, I remember looking it up when I was in chat with Absalon and a few other people.
I think I checked that wiki. It said like Bulma's dad was like had like a power level of 900 or something.
That's so
Bulma's
fucking
dad,
stupid.
was it Chi-Chi's dad, the big guy?
Oh yeah, the Ox King.
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm gonna look it up real quick. Official power levels Dragon Ball.
900? Jesus, that's pretty powerful.
No, he was
Exactly.
Yeah, he was strong.
No,
Well,
that's
he
like-
could have taken care of King Piccolo then. They didn't need Goku.
No, he could have like put up a good fight against Raditz.
He would
Exactly.
actually. Because
Sorry about 900.
I remember Raditz. Like I remember just how big of a deal Raditz was when he was just at like 1200 or like
Yeah,
1500.
you could put up a decent fight against Raditz. Like he could absolutely cream Goku in the beginning of the Saiyan saga.
Oh yeah, absolutely, easily.
Yeah, easily. Jesus, I didn't even realize that.
Yeah. It is weird. Just like, I think, like, Roshi only had like a power level 100, but he's strong enough to destroy the moon. It's just like, oh, okay. So,
Yeah, Piccolo had the King Piccolo had the power level 300, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Could destroy a city with like a sweep of the hand.
Yeah, let's see. That's GT. Let's see. It doesn't. Oh, that's video game. Okay. All right. So, let's see. Oh boy. So, I remember I told it to you, Absalon, but
Yep, you did.
yeah, what's let's see. All right, so Broly in his legendary Super Saiyan mode was 80 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 sets of zeros behind it. That's a lot. It's 80. I want to say like non-nillion. Like that's not a fake number, by the way. That's a real number.
It's 9 zeros. Is no.
No, that's 9 sets of zeros.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold on, this might be the wrong list because there was something about it. Hold on. It's all the way at the bottom here. Yeah, here we go. Here's the ridiculous numbers. Here we go, baby. Where you at? Come on.
like, I'm just looking at these numbers, and some of them had to have been pulled out of their ass.
That's exactly what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't put him past it.
I mean,
you know,
yeah.
Who the
started
fuck?
getting into the god territory. You know, you just had to make up something.
Like, I don't think Toriyama sat down and was like, what is Shu's power level?
Yeah. Where is it? Hold on. All right, so the Dragon Ball Super Broly. Oh my God! Here it is. Here's the stupid number. It's all right. So Gogeta Super Saiyan. All right, so this is the other one. This is the one that I remembered. I'm gonna put this up on the screen, by the way, in the editing process. But so Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue God is it's 680, 575 with 103 sets of zeros. Oh no, 103 zeros behind that. So that, I think, what was it? It was like, I have to find that one. Like I want to say it's like Trigon Dehillion or something. Like lists, yeah, like large number names. Hold on, because I really just gotta say this one out loud because I gotta have this recorded. All right, let's see. Names of large numbers. Let's see. All right, let's see the dictionary. It's it's see if I can pronounce this right. That would be septendecillion.
Damn.
That's it. That's how you pronounce that. Septendecillion.
Septendecillion?
Septendecillion. So it's like September decillion. That's how powerful Super Saiyan God Gogeta is. Also, I'm so glad that he's canon now. Thank God.
Yeah.
At last. But now you know what's coming next. The most powerful character ever conceived in Dragon Ball. Gogeta.
What about Whis?
Fuck Whis. We're talking about Gogeta here.
Yeah, but he's not strong. Whis is strong.
Yeah, but he's Gogeta. He's a version. He's a universe of.
Did you just say Gogeta?
Yes, that's what I was getting at. That's what I was getting at. It was it's
Isn't it Gogeta?
No, it's. I'm about to say it was. It's a fan thing, but there's now plausibility it can happen because new universes have been canonized, where there's multi-universes. And so that means that there is a possibility that one of the universes has Gogeta or Vegeta and Goku in it that will come by and either fuse into Vegito or Gogeta, and then Gogeta and Vegito will fuse together and create the most powerful character ever conceived in Dragon Ball, which is Gogeta.
Wait, are you talking about like multiverse theory?
I'm talking about this I'm just saying this is in the realm of plausibility now. Because Gogeta is a fusion of Gogeta and Vegito, and it's just Goku and Vegeta squared. Actually, no, that would be it's times 4. That's not cubed. I want to just say that's to the power of 4.
Yeah, cubed is 3.
Yeah. So yeah, that's a plausibility now because Gogeta is canon.
You must be so happy.
Imagine fusions fusing.
Oh my god. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, it hurts my brain.
It's the super duper ultimate final Kamehameha.
I don't know, I just don't like the Dragon Ball sort of like YouTube community.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, most of it is pretty bad.
It's just sucking Goku's dick.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
then they just compare like these characters who have nothing to do with Dragon Ball. It was like, would Naruto win against No, of course he's not gonna win. What are you dumb?
Yeah, what's Naruto gonna do? Throw a dang old knife at Goku?
Yeah, throw those knives. Those things aren't even useful in his own series. Why would they be useful against Goku?
I mean, yeah, even like the lowest tiered Dragon Ball character, which, I mean, one of the weakest characters in Dragon Ball, Yamcha, is still capable of defeating all of the Narutoverse.
I mean,
this
but
is true.
He could still get outsmarted by the characters.
Okay,
because Yamcha's not very smart.
Okay, but if we're going like bloodlusted, where they're like they don't give a shit, then all Yamcha has to do is just charge a Kamehameha, point it downwards, and just shoot at the planet, and everyone dies. Like that's it. That's all he has to do.
That doesn't seem very in character.
That's why I said bloodlusted. That's where people say like, okay, they're not in character. They're just strictly going for the kill, like guns blazing. Yeah, I mean it's not in character, so like yeah, that's generally what people have said too. Where okay, so like in character they lose, bloodlusted they win. Like that's it. But that's what they said about Krillin because people have said, oh, what if Krillin went to the Narutoverse? Could he solo the Narutoverse? And people will normally say yes and no.
Well, I mean, Krillin's not the kind of guy who would just go around beating the shit out of people.
Yeah.
He tries to usually not fight.
But I don't know enough about either of these series in terms of the specifics to to give a legitimate answer on that, so I would just say go look it up yourself or go watch other people fight about it on YouTube. So they care about that more than we do.
Mm-hmm.
I just realized.
Question: what are you guys drawing?
Working on commissions right now.
I'm drawing that stupid that stupid Mickey Mouse body.
You sad soul.
You're a sad, strange little man. You have my pity.
I love Toy Story.
It's such a good movie.
Toy Story's great.
Why is there gotta be a fourth one though?
I'm not like.
It's got Key and
opposed
Peele.
to
Come on
it.
now.
Like, it's not like saying I don't like it is gonna make it go away. So I'm just gonna see what happens.
Didn't they say it was supposed to be the last one? Like, for real, this time?
For real, guys, we promise.
3 or 4?
4.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I hope it's gonna be the last one because
The tagline is like, "Last one, we promise."
For real this time.
We'll make you cry a lot, but it'll be the last time, I swear.
Well, what was it? That's the one meme where it was that people were. It was like some BuzzFeed article, some shit tier BuzzFeed article where they said, "Strap in, everybody. The ending of Toy Story 4 is going to be destructive because Tom Hanks couldn't finish it sometimes," or something, or like it said like it made him cry or something, or constantly made him tear up, and everyone's like, "Strap in,
Cool.
Woody's going to say the N-word."
Okay. Well then. I got nothing to worry about then.
It's not going to make you.
Sounds like-
It's not going to make you cry. Maybe you shouldn't come. It's not going to do that, Absalon. Not for you.
Yeah, that's what's gonna do to me. Yeah, I don't care anymore because people are still gonna watch it.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if they hate it or not.
I already have the real Toy Story for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh yeah. Just fucking. Oh, I love that part. I haven't beaten the game yet, but at least I got through the Toy Story world. And Woody just straight up telling Xehanort like, "I don't give a shit about any of this. Just give me my friend back."
It's great.
He just straight up's like, "I don't care. Shut up."
You're dumb. Dummy.
This whole everything here is stupid. I just want my friend back.
So what was the deal? Since I don't really care about spoilers or anything, like, because I'm not gonna own a PS4 anytime soon. So like, what was the deal? Like, it was like a world that looked like it.
So, easiest way.
Spoilers, by the way.
Easiest way of describing. I mean, it's not so much spoilers, but easiest way of describing what happens in the Toy Story one is just they live in like a fake world, and it's disconnected from the real one. Like it's pretty much like their verse just got split from their original world. That's all. It's the same world, but the people that they normally have in it aren't in it. That's all.
Right.
Yeah,
I think the events of Kingdom Hearts 3 are canon to Toy Story, though.
that would be cool, honestly. But
So like, yeah, they just Toy Story 4. There's like a mention of stuff that happens.
I would be very impressed. But then again, Disney is very use our shit, not yours, sort of thing. Like, because in Kingdom Hearts 3, it's all Disney stuff. Like nothing Final Fantasy is in it. Nothing Square is in it. It's all it's all Kingdom Hearts or Disney characters or Pixar. Nothing else.
Kind of scary how much of a monopoly Disney has at the moment.
It just makes me sad because, like, I'd love to see Disney make a Kingdom Hearts movie. That'd be fucking great. Do you imagine that?
Yeah.
Do you imagine how people would
There
see
was
that?
supposed to be like a Kingdom Hearts TV show back like a few decades ago, but it never really came to fruition. Now there's like an animatic, but that's it.
Dude, you know what? Like, see, yeah. That's the thing I was disappointed with was when I was younger. Like, there was no Kingdom Hearts stuff at Disney World or anything. Like, they didn't even give it mention.
Yeah, I mean, if it's not one of their movies, they tend to not care at Disney World.
That's
Any of their
Wait,
supplemental stuff.
How old is Kingdom Hearts?
original game came out in 2002.
Oh, damn.
So yeah, it's kind of an old game. or at least it's aged a little bit.
I don't understand the lore, and I never will.
Okay, so the easiest way of describing
Shut
it.
up! I don't want to talk about it right now.
Okay, Epsilon. So the first thing you need to know is
You can't make me listen to Kingdom Hearts lore.
I don't give a shit about Kingdom Hearts. I read one issue of the manga, and that's it. That's all I need to know.
Okay, so Mickey caused World War III.
I'm gonna rip out your urethra. You better stop.
And then Ansem was also Mickey Mouse.
I'm gonna T-pose so hard that you have a stroke.
One game was just an hallucination. It was just an elaborate dream sequence that Tigger had.
I'm gonna kill you. Wait, really?
No, but one of them was actually a dream sequence.
Okay, but it's like Tigger.
No, it wasn't Tigger.
That would be. I would laugh really hard if that was the case.
I think more people would appreciate the series if that was it. If that kind of shit was in it, can you imagine how much more fun it would be instead of being this super serious darkness and Keyblade kind of thing?
What is even the Keyblade? Does it unlock the door to your heart?
Yes, actually.
I'm gonna jump off a cliff.
It also opens the door to other worlds.
Okay, that's kind of cool, but the friendship thing makes me go bleh.
Sora, Donald, Goofy. They say it that way every single time. It's never a different order.
It's because Goofy is Goofy.
Goofy's also
he doesn't get the right to be treated as an equal being.
Goofy's also the best character in the game.
Yeah, he's underappreciated.
He how every conversation in Kingdom Hearts generally goes is villains are like, oh, darkness, and you're gonna be devoured by your own asshole. And then Goofy's like, well, I think he means that you're gonna be devoured by the darkness, and that stinks. Which is yeah, Kingdom Hearts is Goofy with I can't
No, Goofy is Goofy Kreat.
Yeah, no, Goofy is Goofy, shut up. But it's I'm almost done with it. Well, actually, I don't think I'm almost done with it because I'm only on like the Monsters Incorporated world, so I'm still playing it. But it's good so far. It's a good game so far. It's really fun.
What if when you played Kingdom Hearts, when the character died, they died for real?
Like in real life?
Like if you killed Donald, he just disappears from all Disney merch.
Oh wow!
Like he never existed.
Oh wow! Then wait, then who is in the Nazi one? Like, so is it just like 30 minutes of just like some ghost just moving shit?
It's just like he's removed from the footage. He's just floating there.
So it just shows a bunch of pictures of like Hitler stuff and all that, and then the can just being alive or like whatever he's doing just alive, and that's it.
Yeah. That's it.
It's still the weirdest thing I think I've ever seen. Just the fucking. It's just. Just the.
I thought like the song at the beginning of the Nazi short was very catchy.
Super duper super meh.
And I want to like sing it out loud, but I don't want to at the same time.
Yeah, I mean in
the best.
Yeah, in the
I
one.
Be crucified.
Dude, in the one YouTube poop where
super duper super super.
Duper super super duper super meh. Yeah, that's the best version of it.
Yeah.
Also, Spo, I'm not gonna try and put you on the spotlight, but I see you're doing. Is that a sumo wrestling commission?
Yes.
Yeah. Ah, yes. My favorite, least favorite of commissions.
The favorite, but the least favorite.
Well, actually, I mean, if it's done well, it could be good, but most of the time people are just like, oh, I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Sumo wrestling is more than just, haha, the fat one wins. And I hate how, in most cartoons...
But in fetish circles, that's all that matters.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, I hate how it's flanderized by all of our cartoons, where it's like, oh, the big fat one is the better one. And, you know, it's just...
Yeah, there's actual, it's techniques to it and stuff.
Yeah, and rigorous
like
training.
That one video where that small kid, like, outmaneuvers this big, the big kid.
It's like
real David versus Goliath situation, and the kid wins.
And dude, the kid was so badass. The kid, like, at the very last second just turned him over and he won the match. Like, oh shit,
Yeah.
this guy's a fighter, dude. The kid outweighed him by like 40 or 50 pounds maybe. And this is just a kid. Like, the kid's a tank.
Yeah. Kid was like a real chunkster, and the little dude pulled it through.
And then there was one guy who I saw a sumo wrestling match where one guy was 6'1" and I think like 210. So he's lighter than most sumo wrestlers and also taller than most. So he's heavily disadvantaged. But he still was like competing with dudes that outweighed him by like 100 some pounds. And, you know,
Damn.
beating them. Like that's just cool to learn about. I think the sport's really cool. I like combat sports like that because it's just interesting. And yeah, I know a lot of people who just see it like, haha, the big fat one. But what can you do, right?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
You know, I'm not like, you know, putting you on blast for doing it. I'm just,
Oh,
No, he is.
yeah.
You should be ashamed.
Yes,
Or,
it's okay.
to do this.
You're never invited to my slumber party.
You're banned.
Can't believe it.
You're banned for drawing for money.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Yeah,
He's a multiple offender. Oh my god.
he has many. This is my 75th account.
Yeah, you can't keep me down forever. I'll just come back.
All of my
Behind 70 proxies.
all of my watchers are just me.
I am Legion. We are many.
Yeah, dude, that's, oh man, just, there's some people like that though, who have like 70 alternate accounts or something. Like when you block somebody, they just pick a different account and they just harass you with that one. Like some
Yeah.
people.
Like, don't you have anything better to do with your time?
No. I need to tell you that your taste in anime is shit.
Oh, you can't tell me I don't have taste in something that doesn't even exist.
Yes, I do. Now
Gotcha,
let me
bitch.
explain the Kingdom Hearts lore again.
I'm gonna stab you with a rusty knife.
I'm gonna victory royale this in a few seconds.
I'm gonna kill you, and then I'm gonna do a floss on your eviscerated carcass.
I'm gonna do the point down emoji from Dark Souls.
Oh my god.
the most painful thing of all time. There's just something about it. Just they kill you and they just point down. That's it. That's all they do. There's nothing else to it. This is even better than well, what is it? Because I know it's a classic one, but point down is just so much more biting. Because there's nothing pompous. There's nothing even pompous about it. It's just, yeah, look at you down there. You're dead.
I've never played Dark Souls, so
Hey, Absalon, you should play Dark Souls.
okay. Let me just not play Dark Souls.
You should also play Kingdom Hearts.
I don't care about Kingdom Hearts at all.
Yeah. You guys ever like? Do you guys ever think that like the community of you know, this kind of stuff, like the fetish art community, like do you think that there's more people in it that are pretty self-aware, or do you think that like it's the very few people, like I'd even say like it's mostly artists who are as self-aware about all this stuff, you know, about how kind of like silly it all is? You know,
I mean, yeah, I'm sure there are plenty of people who are self-aware. Probably people just use these sort of sites as sort of a outlet, just to kind of get it out of their system so they can go out and just continue being normal citizens
yeah.
of society.
That's what I do.
Exactly.
Otherwise... Otherwise what, Absalon?
Otherwise, people would know, and then I'd have to delete my account.
And go and delete yourself?
Yeah, I'll have to commit delete Windows 32.
System 32, yeah.
I'll have to go commit Lego step.
I'm gonna keep that one.
No, I have an image, like, I saved that. I found it on Twitter. Just like fucking Roblox. It's like, go commit Lego step.
Dude, I love those go commit something stupid. Like,
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
They are pretty funny. If I can find it, that would be very nice. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. This and this one.
I'll have to watch it after the after we're done here. But
Oh no, I just put it in the chat.
oh, okay. Speaking of which, I think we're getting just about to wrapping it up.
Yeah.
So, any last topic that either of you maybe have had on your mind or want to delineate a little bit?
All right, let's go back to vanilla questions. Who was the first animated waifu that you wanted to enlarge?
Enlarge. You mean to draw like this?
Yeah.
See, I guess because I was super vanilla, I mostly wanted to do, like, I guess Chi-Chi from Dragon Ball, because at the time when I first discovered this website, I wasn't very versed in, anime or anime characters, I guess. So I just was kind of still in the Dragon Ball phase. Or the only other option I could think of was Lust from FMA, which I think I should do that one, honestly.
I want to draw her.
Yeah.
I just finished watching Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, like, recently, maybe, like, last year.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was really, 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 really good.
It's disproportionately good as it is popular.
Yeah.
Which is a rarity, I must say. How about you, Spo? Who's one of the first girls you want to fatten on up?
Probably Princess Daisy.
Oh yeah.
That's why you draw her so much. It explains everything now.
I think the Mario princesses were the first, like, women I ever learned how to draw. So it's like I pretty much just know how to draw them all from at least Peach and Daisy from memory.
Dude, Peach, Daisy in Smash Ultimate is, like, illegally cute. All right, like,
I know.
She's like, Sakurai. What are you doing to me? Why'd you make her so cute?
Hip wiggle. Can't tell if that's like a taunt or one of her idol animations.
I think it's one of her idol animations.
Oh, it's even better. You don't even have to do anything. You just gotta wait a little bit.
Yeah, she's way too cute in Ultimate. Like, it's unfair. And also, she's really good. And she's really good. Yeah, it's Smultimate, as I call it.
He calls it Smultimate because he's a chaotic evil.
Smultimate.
I call it Smultimate, yeah.
That's good.
I call it Smash 5.
That's lawful evil.
Yeah.
I call it Super Smash Bros. Brawl 3.
Oh shit, that's I don't even think that's on the chart. It's a new one.
No, Smultimate is true neutral.
Oh.
I don't even remember what the chart was.
I know
there's lawful neutral. There's lawful neutral, true neutral, chaotic neutral. It's like lawful, true, and then chaotic for the whole thing.
I think.
Yeah, but there's like a chart specifically for ways to say Smash Ultimate.
I think.
And, like, Ultimate is just like true neutral. I think.
I want to say. I want to say chaotic good was ultimate or something. Just calling it ultimate, and then I want to say, like, what was it, like, chaotic neutral was Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Just calling it by its full name.
Yeah. Can't remember what chaotic evil was though.
I gotta look that up. Not great. Let's end it off with that.
Yeah, but I didn't answer my first.
Oh, go for it.
I remember watching that one series that was like revitalized that Go Nagai did back in the day. It was Dododon and Makun Marimera.
Who? What was it?
It was I can't remember. Let me write it in the chat, but it's that one that everybody references for that one episode. In, like the inflation community.
What anime was it?
Let me write it.
Was it Catnapped? That's
No, it wasn't.
That's the one everyone remembers as the inflation movie. Let me see.
That's what you think. You're a little behind, but you probably have seen it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Dororon and Makun?
Yeah, that one.
Literally just put into Google and it said inflation, so that's epic.
All right, let me do that real quick.
You've probably seen it. You just don't remember it.
Yep, the first thing. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, that one chick who's like got the pink hat.
Yep.
I bet she was really cute. Yeah.
Oh god, thank you, Japan. Just thank you.
Are you saying that like sarcastically, or are you?
No, I'm being sarcastic.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Yeah, don't question it. It just makes it worse.
I guess I could also say that Sailor Moon was like one of the first ones back when I was younger, just because, you know, for one of the first.
They were 14.
Yeah, but I was also 12.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right,
You don't wanna.
I don't want it now. Yeah, I don't want them now.
That was kind of me with May from Pokemon. It's not like something I like now, but when I was 10, I was like, there we go.
Yeah, Misty
This
too.
gets my small boy penis.
My small boy.
The tiny lad.
All right, so
Recticus.
all right, so let's end off with the Smash Ultimate tier list, or not tier list, alignment chart. So lawful good is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, neutral good is Smash Ultimate, chaotic good is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch. Lawful neutral is Ultimate. True neutral is SSBU. Chaotic neutral is Smash 5/Switch. Lawful evil is Alt. Neutral evil is Smush. And so oh god, this, how do I even say this? It's 5M Ultimate 5H, so that's like Smultimate Smultimate 5M Ultimate 5H. That's chaotic evil.
I can see
That
why.
is very chaotic evil.
I guess you could put me in neutral evil then, because I also refer to it as Smush.
I call it either Smash 5 or Smultimate.
I like calling it Smultimate just because it's funny.
I also call it Ultimate, mostly Ultimate. That's the main one.
Smush is very good.
Smush is very good.
You should just do true neutral, though, I guess.
SSBU.
Daisy is very cute. That is undeniable.
That's, yeah, she on the tier list of cute. She's actually top tier for me. She's above Isabel.
If you deny this, you're a heretic. And
We will execute you in the town square.
We'll execute you in the town square.
I'll execute
We'll kill
you.
you by dropping a. And it'll crush your chest cavity.
I'll execute you on Final Destination.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll execute you with Captain Falcon.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, I think that just about wraps it up for the day.
All right.
Well, it was
Good doing this with y'all.
yeah, it was very fun. We hope to have you back again someday.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Don't come back.
Yeah. All right. Well, well, with that said, I'm Kreat-Like-Crete.
I am AbsolonAnonymous.
And I'm SuperSpoe.
And remember, everybody, luck is art-based. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Did you just say luck is art based, you idiot?